A man is facing charges in a weekend shooting that sent a teenage girl to the hospital. Officers with the Hamlet Police Department responded to a call on Spring Street around 10:30 p.m. on June 9th in reference to shots being fired, according to Major Hudson Chitwood. When the officers arrived on scene, they reportedly found a 16-year-old girl who had been shot in the back. According to Chitwood, the teen, whose name has not been released, was airlifted to an undisclosed hospital where she is still receiving treatment and is currently expected to recover. Investigators processed the scene and reportedly received a description of the suspect vehicle from witnesses. Officers also went to a hospital to speak with 25-year-old Xavier Malik York, who had also been shot, and collected evidence. York reportedly waived his Miranda rights and confessed to firing the round that struck the 16-year-old. Jail records show York was booked on June 10th on a felony charge of assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury, and a misdemeanor charge of simple possession of Scheduled for controlled substance. York is being held on a $50,000 secured bond and is scheduled to appear in court on June 29th. During the public hearing on the county's budget Tuesday evening, one resident in the crowd asked, "Where was it available?" The answer, the clerk's office. At the end of the meeting, Commissioner Grooms suggested making the proposed budget available online in the future. Municipal governments have 3 statutory requirements to notify residents about the proposed budget and to solicit input, according to Kara Melanzi with the UNC School of Government. First, on the same day that the budget officer submits the proposed budget to the governing board, they must file a copy of it in the clerk's office. The second requirement is to make a copy of the proposed budget available to all news media in the county. The third is to publish a statement notifying the public that the proposed budget has been submitted and is open for inspection by the public in the clerk's office. Brooks Fuller, director of the North Carolina Open Government Coalition and Sunshine Center, supports the idea of making proposed budgets more accessible. By putting proposed and final budgets online, Fuller said governments can only enhance the public's awareness of the budget process. Fuller added that a lot of local governments, big and small across the state, make their budgets available online, including Buncombe County and the town of Beech Mountain. Thousands of classic cars are expected to roll into Thunder Alley on Wednesday as Motor Trend's Hot Rod Power Tour makes a stop at Rockingham Speedway. The Rock will be the third stop on the tour's week-long trek through the South as part of a celebration of Hot Rod Magazine's 75th anniversary. Billed as America's largest traveling car show, the tour is slated to bring to the iconic track 6,000 classic cars, hot rods, and trucks from 48 states, 3 Canadian provinces, and 1 from the UK. The tour is expected to have a significant impact on the local economy. Richmond County Tourism Director Megan Lambeth said in February that the Holiday Inn Express in Rockingham was already booked. Registration is open for the event at hotrodpowertour.us, and participants can sign up for one day or multiple days. Although admission is free, spectators and participants are required to register before arriving at the venue. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live 5 weather report. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Richmond County, and hopefully you had a nice weekend as well. Weather was fantastic. Weekend, Saturday and Sunday, both days were nice and warm. Temperatures hanging out in the 80s. I got to spend a little time at Rockingham Drag with myself on Saturday, and it was pretty nice overall. Nice, beautiful weather, and a lot of fun out there. Also looking at tonight, we're going to be seeing much of what we saw over the weekend. Temperatures hanging around the 70s for this evening. Next hour, still right there at 81. 9 o'clock dropping down to 74 with 11 at 71 degrees. We'll have an 8:33 sunset and a waning crescent moon phase for a partly cloudy evening. Looking at tomorrow, we do have more 80s along the way, but more cloudy skies in the area. Cumberland County, a high of 85, low of 65. Hope County, a high of 84 and a low of 63. Over in Robeson County, a high of 85 and a low of 55, with Scotland at a high of 84 and a low of 64. Up in Moore County, a high of 83 and a low of 62. Richmond County, just 1 degree warmer on the high. Down in Marlboro County, a high of 85, low of 63. And Anson County, a high of 84 and a low of 61. Getting into the 7-day forecast, lots of 80s along the way still, and even some 90s popping up later on this week. Tuesday again, cloudy skies, high of 83, low of 62. And then we have a pair of partly cloudy sky days for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday will be a high of 86 and a low of 62, with Thursday at a high of 87 and a low of 64. On Friday, a high of 91 and a low of 65 with sunny skies. That is the hottest day on this forecast so far, but Saturday not too far away from it. High of 89, low of 66 with partly cloudy skies. Sunday looking to be a bit of a wet one. Chance of thunderstorms will be at 40% with a high of 87 and a low of 68. And then it should be back to partly cloudy skies on Monday with a high of 86 and a low of 64. And that is going to do it for your Live 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free R app for your mobile devices. For the Live 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.